It's the Point Music News Minute with Kim Kelly.
This Music News Minute is brought to us by Dollar Loan Center, your community short-term lender. Dollar Loan Center is now offering signature and title loans. Visit don'tbebroke.com. Steely Dan have announced that they're going to be returning to the Beacon Theater in New York City this fall for a new residency where they'll be performing some of their albums in full. These first performances since the death of Walter Becker will include highlights of different albums on different nights, including Countdown to Ecstasy, The Royal Scam, Asia, Gaucho, plus Donald Fagen's solo album, The Nightfly. The shows will also include by popular demand from the audience, as well as greatest hits. Donald Fagen will be joined once again by John Harrington on guitar, Keith Carlock on drums, Freddie Washington on bass, and Jim Beard on keyboards, as well as a 4-piece horn section and 3 backup vocalists. The band's going to do a few dates on the East Coast before that run at the Beacon, which goes October 17th to October 30th. On this day in 1973, Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show, who currently have a hit with the cover of the Rolling Stone, appear on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine. In 75, Jeff Beck releases Blow by Blow, his most successful album in the U.S. That same year, Led Zeppelin becomes the first band in history to have 6 albums on the Billboard chart at once. Physical Graffiti is at number 1. Also on the album chart at the same time, Led Zepp 4, Houses of the Holy, Led Zepp 2, Led Zepp 3, and their debut Led Zeppelin. The band rarely released singles, which helped out with those album sales. In 1980, Brian Johnson, lead singer of a band called Geordie, gets a slightly more high-profile gig as he replaces the late singer Bon Scott in AC/DC. The first album he did with the band, Back in Black, becomes the second best-selling album in history, right behind Thriller. That same year, Pink Floyd's The Dark Side of the Moon spends its 303rd week on the U.S. album chart, beating the record by Carole King's 1971 Tapestry. And in 2005, Neil Young has emergency brain surgery to remove an aneurysm. His vision had become blurry at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremonies, and luckily he went straight to a doctor who discovered the aneurysm before it killed him. Get your music news anytime 24/7 on our website at point97.com.
The Point Music News Minute on 97.1 The Point, number 1 for classic rock.